India is the seventh largest country in the world, the second largest democracy, and one of the oldest civilizations. This country holds exquisite temples and amazing food, and the Indians are the creators of many things we use today. Did you know that calculus, algebra, and trigonometry started in India? What about the earliest school of medicine known to mankind, Ayurveda, created in India 2,500 years ago? Sit tight as we take you through some fun facts about India that you probably didn't know. 1. India, formerly known as the Republic of India, is a nation located in South Asia. It's surrounded by the Indian Ocean to the south, the Arabian Sea to the southwest, and the Bay of Bengal to the southeast. India shares land borders with Pakistan to the west, China, Nepal, Bhutan to the north, and Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east. 2. You would probably scream if you saw a rat in your home. You might even be more alarmed at the mere thought of worshipping them. But what if we told you that a temple in India is dedicated to rats? This temple, located in Rajasthan, is home to thousands of rats considered to be the ancestors of the pilgrims, making it one of the top attractions in all of India. This temple is visited by many people on their religious journeys every year, and there are local customs to be respected. So, remember that if you ever decide to visit. 3. The world's largest sundial can be found in Jaipur, India. This sundial stands at a staggering height of 27 meters. What's more interesting is that the sundial is made from special polished stones to create a truly amazing work of art. Thousands of visitors visit it yearly, specifically to see its shadow moving at a rate of 6 centimeters every minute. The sundial is also recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. 4. Sugar only became a thing thanks to Indians. They were the first to extract sugar, refine it, and use it in meals. And of course, when other people tasted this really sweet stuff, sugar production instantly spread worldwide. So, the next time you add sugar to that cake batter, thank the Indians for making it possible. 5. Did you know that India has the world's largest postal service network? Not just that, it has one special post office that floats on water. This post office in Dal Lake, Srinagar, has become a top tourist attraction, especially for people eager to take pictures of its unique setting. That's not all. This post office also has a small museum. 6. Here's another thing you have Indians to thank for: spices. India is the biggest producer of spices, and these spices are shipped to different restaurants and kitchens across continents worldwide. You're probably familiar with some of their famous spices, which includes turmeric, chili powders, saffron, and cumin. 7. Arguably the most iconic symbol of India, the beauty of the Taj Mahal's white walls is a sight to behold. Even today, the Taj Mahal remains a cherished and significant monument in the country. But here's a little secret about it. During World War II, a unique measure was taken to shield the palace. Bamboo scaffolding was put up, hiding the true structure from the bomber planes flying overhead and providing protection to the building. This strategy proved effective as the Taj Mahal was never targeted during the war. 8. Want a free meal? Then visit the Amritsar Golden Temple in India. This Sikh temple is one of the most beautiful buildings in India. It doesn't matter what you believe in, the temple is open to people of all religions and is a place of true compassion and giving. Every day at the temple, more than 50,000 people are served a simple meal, usually vegetarian. The most interesting part? People from different parts of the city donate most ingredients to make the meals. 9. Think of how refreshing a bottle of Coke tastes. Well, this refreshing drink has other uses for the Indians. In Chhattisgarh, one of the largest rice-producing places in the world, Indian farmers spray Coke and Pepsi on their rice fields as a form of pesticide. They did this because it was way cheaper than regular pesticides and seemed to work just as fine. A closer study on this method showed that the sweet content of Coke and Pepsi attracts ants to the rice fields, and these ants end up eating the eggs of insects that are known to destroy the crops. 10. A lot of countries are known to have some of the oldest cities in the world, And India is not left out. Known as Banaras or Kashi, the sacred city of Varanasi, which is at least 3,000 years old, is known to be one of the oldest continually inhabited cities globally. Located on the banks of the river Ganges, legend has it that this place once served as the home of Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. Varanasi has been described as older than history, older than tradition, older even than legend, and looks twice as old as all of them put together. It doesn't end here. It's believed that if you take your last breath here, your salvation is guaranteed. This belief draws numerous devout Hindus on pilgrimages to spend their final days on earth in Varanasi. The city also attracts a steady stream of devotees throughout the year seeking to experience its divine aura. 11. You probably heard of the game Snakes and Ladders, and maybe you've played it a few times. But did you know that this super interesting board game originated in India? That's right. This game was created to teach morals in a fun way, so that children could easily understand and remember the lessons. 12. The Kumbh Mela, a spiritual festival and pilgrimage destination in India, is the largest gathering on Earth. Although celebrations occur annually, this festival is far bigger and is held at 4 and 12-year intervals. The number of attendees is usually so much that you can even see the crowd in pictures taken as far from space. How cool is that? 13. Can you guess where shampoo originates from? India, of course. The word shampoo was coined from the Sanskrit word champu, meaning to massage. Just like how you massage your scalp while shampooing. Shampoos were first made from mixed ground herbs. It was only after other people caught on to this idea that shampoos were produced commercially. 14. India surely has impressive architectural features, with over 300,000 mosques and an astonishing 2 million Hindu temples. These mosques differ in size, from modest structures and villages to iconic landmarks such as the Mecca Masjid in Hyderabad and the Jama Masjid in New Delhi. These mosques are enough for the Muslims who make up 15% of India's population. Let's not also forget about the 2 million Indian Hindu temples, which cater to the 79.8 Hindu majority. 15. Holi, commonly known as the Festival of Colors, is a beautiful Hindu spring festival celebrated in India and Nepal. It typically begins in late February or March every year. But this festival is so much more than colors. The name Holi is derived from Holika, the sister of the demon king Hiranyakshap, symbolizing the triumph of good over evil. It also signifies the end of winter and the welcoming of spring. While the festival is known for its colorful powders, water also plays a significant role. Many attendees engage in water fights using water balloons with family and friends. 16. With a staggering height of 600 feet, the Statue of Unity holds the title of the world's tallest statue, and you can find it in the western state of Gujarat. This statue is a tribute to the independence leader Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, who was born in the same location. For perspective, this statue is nearly twice the height of the Statue of Liberty, which is 305 feet tall. 17. Calling all lovers of milk. India is the largest producer of milk in the whole world. As a matter of fact, in 2015 alone, they produced over 155.5 million tons of milk. How much milk do you consume in a year? 18. Madhopatti, a small village in the Jaunpur district of Uttar Pradesh, holds the title of the Officers' Village of India. Despite its small size, this village has written its name in history by contributing the highest number of Indian Administrative Services officers. Home to around 75 households, Madhopatti has proudly seen 47 individuals from its community don the hat of an IAS officer. Not only that, many villagers have pursued successful careers in top organizations such as the Indian Space Research Organization, Baba Atomic Research Center, and the World Bank. Perhaps you may want to visit here and ask the villagers about their study techniques. 19. Located just a few hours from Aurangabad and hidden in Maharashtra's best-kept secret, the astonishing Lonar Lake formed around 52,000 years ago when a meteor plunged to Earth. It's a must-visit for travel lovers as it offers a wonderful experience and you can even explore the surrounding temples. 20. The Indians don't joke with their cows. Cows are considered sacred and are protected by certain rules in the Constitution. Yeah, killing a cow is a punishable crime in India. It's common to see cows roaming around in the streets of India without a guide and even jamming traffic on the streets, almost as if they're aware they can't be harassed or chased away by the people. So, if you're fond of eating cow meat, you may want to curb that habit before you step foot in India. 21. Calling all vegetarians. As a vegetarian, getting food in India that fits your eating style would be the least of your problems. This is because a huge part of India's population is strictly vegetarian. And as we all know, Indian cuisine is the best of the best, and their vegetarian cuisine isn't left out. Vegetarian Indian cuisine offers a lot of nutritional value and health benefits, allowing you to enjoy guilt-free meals. One special vegetarian dish is dal, made with vegetables and lentils. It's typically served with flatbread, rice, and curries. 22. Okay, it's time for something spooky. Right in the Himalayas at an altitude of approximately 16,470 feet, Lake Rupkund is known for its mysterious skeleton discoveries within the lake and its surroundings. These skeletal remains are believed to be from the 9th century, with the tragic theory suggesting that the individuals met their demise during a tragic hailstorm. 23. In the 4th century, the Indians discovered something precious and shiny, diamonds. The Indians were the first to mine diamonds, and for about 1,000 years, from the 4th century, they remained the only source of diamonds in the world. The first set of original diamonds was discovered in the Krishna River Delta. 24. Did you know that India is the birthplace of meditation and yoga? India is a place to tap into your spirituality, and people all over the world visit the country to experience the wonders of yoga and meditation. There are so many places here where you can engage in these practices. Rishikesh, for example, is a well-known spiritual hub where you can refine your yoga practice and enjoy meditation in its purest form. Also, in Uttarakhand, you can experience meditation retreats in the Himalayas, traveling like a pilgrim and connecting with nature. 25. Imagine living in a place with no doors or locks. Doesn't sound very safe, right? Well, you're in for a bit of a surprise. Known for its unique characteristic of having no doors or locks on any of its houses, the Shani Shingnapur village has no record of criminal activities for nearly 400 years. The general belief is that this shared connection has fostered a strong trust among the people, acting as a protective force more potent than traditional deadbolts or strong iron gates. 26. It may be hard for you to picture frogs getting married to each other, but it happens in India, specifically in the city of Varanasi. The people of Varanasi still hold on to their old traditional rituals and beliefs. As a part of these rituals, when rain is scarce, they catch a few frogs and marry them to each other, as they believe this would please the rain gods. 27. Built in 2010, the remarkable Bandra Worli Sea Link bridge used a staggering 90,000 tons of cement during its construction. Supporting this massive structure are huge steel cables, each capable of bearing a load of 900 tons. If these cables were arranged one after the other, they could circle the entire circumference of the Earth. 28. If you watch many Indian movies, you'll notice they drink tea a lot. In fact, tea is served all through the day and accompanies every meal. So it's unsurprising that India is the second largest tea producer in the world, just after China. 29. So, there's a place in India that you're not allowed to visit. Yes, North Sentinel Island is one of the few remaining untouched locations on Earth. The Indian government has even put up a strict ban preventing anyone from approaching within 3 miles of the island, which is occupied by the Sentinelese people. Although there were peaceful interactions between the Sentinelese and anthropologist Madhopatti Chhatrapati in 1991, further encounters were met with strong and often violent resistance. And now, North Sentinel Island is recognized as one of the last untouched islands shielded from the influence of the outside world. 30. Forget about cutlery when you're in India. Why? In India, the norm is to enjoy meals using your fingers, whether rice, sauces, meats, or vegetables. Many people believe experiencing an authentic Indian curry requires savoring it with your hands. Embrace the local way of dining and consider trying finger food instead of relying on a fork, knife, or spoon when you're in India. Just observe the locals and give it a try yourself. 31. Have a fear of heights? Well, this one is probably not for you. India's home to the highest rail bridge in the whole world. The astounding Chenab Bridge stands at 1,178 feet above the Chenab River in Jammu. If you're looking to have a daring experience, how about you take a walk on this bridge? 32. If asked what language is spoken in India, you would probably say Indian, confidently. But what if we told you that India has 22 officially recognized languages, with Santali, Kashmiri, Bengali, Tamil, and Urdu among others? English and Hindi serve as the official languages. Also, India holds the world's second largest population of English speakers, right next to the United States, as many Indians communicate in their regional language and English for convenience. Sanskrit, known as the world's oldest language and deemed the mother of all languages, is widely respected. It's the language of every Hindu book, and legends suggest that Sanskrit is the language of the demigods. 33. There's a hill in India that completely defies the laws of gravity. Experience the unique anti-gravitational effect at Magentic Hill, the only magnetic hill in India. You can easily identify it as it has a yellow sign providing instructions on how to navigate the hill. The sign asks you to position your car in neutral gear precisely on the spot marked with white paint. You will be left in complete shock as your car begins to move up the hill by itself. 34. Mawsynram, located in Meghalaya, is the wettest place on Earth, receiving an annual rainfall of approximately 11,873 millimeters. Recognized by the Guinness World Records for its exceptionally high average annual rainfall, this town experiences heavy rainfall due to its closeness to the Bay of Bengal. The residents spend the winter months preparing for the prolonged 6-month monsoon season. 35. If you enjoy having random holidays, then India is just the place for you. In 2019, the country observed 26 official holidays featuring significant celebrations such as Independence Day, Deepavali, Holi, and Christmas. And then there's Diwali, the biggest and most important Indian holiday of the year. It's held every year around late October to early November. To understand how important this festival is, think of it as the Hindu form of Christmas. The festival is celebrated over 5 days and can be a great time to visit India, as there would be a lot for you to see and experience. It's clear that India is a truly fascinating place, and there's a whole lot for you to explore here. What fact surprised you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section, and also, like and share this video. Thanks for watching.